what's your strategy of just keeping yourself going?
Yeah. I've had a lot of times in my life where I wanted to quit and I quit, I was like, I'm done with this. This is too difficult. But it's just I kept going back to it because I realized it's a part of my personality, it's a part of my identity as a human being. Not to label myself as a musician, but to have a spiritual practice that includes music, right? And so for me, this just became as important as drinking water. It became as important as eating well and working out. Like music to me has always been like a part of the fullest expression of who Brandon is, right? So when I came to terms with that, and I started changing the language, as I used to say, I'm a performer, and now I kind of look more as like this is my offering to the world. It makes me feel better. Like I'm not performing to receive the attention and the praise of other people. I am creating as an act of worship to the divine and to my fellow humans, and with the desire that it might resonate with them, right?
Mm.
So that shifted for me a lot. The way I do it, the way I can still show up every day, because I've been doing this on and off for really the past like 12 years, is when I decided to say, okay, I'm going to do this for real.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what shifted for me was uh, creating a culture, a small community that is supporting me. So I've I've gone on national tours. I've slept on couches. I've slept in the back of an RV. I've gone around and played for 12 people and maybe 120 people all over the country, and I didn't. I wasn't alive for me. It wasn't fully alive, right? So I was like, okay, can I do this differently? And just about 6 months ago, and you were a part of this, is I started the Patreon account, which is like, hey, I can do this digitally, and I can build a community where we're having conversations about music and art and psychology and spirituality, and I can just invite people into what I'm already living in, and if they feel called, they can support me financially, right? And so that feels really alive for me right now. So that it's a form of accountability almost, and it's also a form of inspiration where I'm like, these people are getting fed from me in some way, shape, or form, and I get to create because of that. And so it feels very synergistic in its relationship right now. Who
Mm.
knows? Of course, I'd love to go play Red Rocks and those and the Ryman, and those things are still really fully alive for me. But in the process, which was the whole song about wild dreams, is like, can I just fall in love with the present moment and enjoy what I have right now? And if those things come, great. And if they don't, I'm not any worse off.